In this video, I will talk about the US stock speaks. It's not looking very well actually, and there has been a gap here. According to my video yesterday, this is an important support. Once it is broken, the chance of going back to zero is very high. Up next, I will bring you the technical analysis of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, if you want to understand the market to avoid the losses caused by the crash and you don't want to miss the chance, do stick around. I will explain case by case for you. Right now, let's look at speaks. This candle basically did not show any shadow line, which means that the gamers choose to sell. And then the 4120 we mentioned yesterday was the key support for the point of control. At the same time, this is also the key position of the previous high and the short range here. If it falls below, then we should look down at the Fibonacci 618 as you can see right here. And the upper edge of the short range below will be the next support near 3900. This has caused many investors to stop loss and thereby accelerating the decline. This is a very typical bear market rebound and is very similar to the historical market in 2008. So today, I will focus more on this very important point. Right now, let's switch to the 4-hour time frame of Bitcoin. Recently, Bitcoin is basically in the state of consolidation. There are comments saying that this is no change and a waste of time to look into it. Because of this crash, everyone stays alert. The market is now in a cooling off period. And I want to tell you that this is still a very critical rising trend line at this time. Although the rising trend line of this wedge has been broken, this trend line has also 3 touches. But I think the 21k US dollars is not a strong support. It will rebound slightly or make a small consolidation like right now at most. After the correction, the chance of crash is still very high. At least it will fall to 18k because the drop in speaks is indeed very large. As for Bitcoin's recent trading opportunities, it can only be for short term and it's still very easy to operate. We zoom in to the 1-hour time frame. As you can see, we use the VPVR and see that Bitcoin moves regularly in this range. You can choose to trade at high, sell at low, or buy low between the 2 lines of the area high and low. But it will take you some time to track the market. Triggers for taking profit and stop loss are very clear, but no one knows when this consolidation will end, so everyone must pay attention to the breakthrough of these upper and lower lines to see which direction it goes. If it is an upward breakthrough, then it is possible to the resistance above the backtest. It is around 22k500, which would be a very good timing for short, because once Bitcoin rises, people who have long it will choose to sell it. This is a very good timing at this time. It is time to go short. This is what we have about Bitcoin for now. Right now, here comes the Ethereum. The news of Ethereum merge will be around September 15th, and there is some time. However, price action of Ethereum is not looking very well. No matter how strong Ethereum is, it will still be affected by the fall of Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. We once said that the daily level of 1700 can be the dividing line between bulls and bears. And right now, Ethereum is falling below this key level again. And if it falls below this key point, correcting and being a support right here, and I will buy Ethereum then. But we are sorry to say that this is not the case. From the perspective of MA moving average line, the MA14 has turned its head downward, and the deduction price of the MA28 is also constantly moving upwards. In a few days, MA14 will cross MA28 to form a dead cross. As a result, the upward trend of Ethereum will end and turn into a downward trend. The more critical shorting turn support is around 1550, and there are many short selling sentiments. This is where people rush in for short, and it's not ruled out that Ethereum will consolidate for a while, retest the 1700 and fall again. I don't have much confidence in shorting Ethereum because there are too many factors, and it would be better to wait and see. So the above is my trading plan. My words are for reference only. If you like my videos, things helpful for you to trade, do subscribe, like, and share at the same time. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.